Now, what else do I really like about these brushes? I think I told you everything which I really like. There's another adjustment I do whenever I get them. If you take a look at these guys, the difference is this guy has brown handle. Now, why do I do that? The fabric which they make this brush from or coat it with is super soft but super slippery. My hands first I have large hands, so I need a little bit thicker handle to get a good grip on it. And also my hands start sweating like after 3 seconds. So on this fabric. And if I put a tennis grip on it, it's super easy. You're gonna see me doing it in a minute. If you wrap it up with the tennis grip, it's gonna give me the thickness and the comfort to be able to work on doodles throughout the day with the brush. By the way, I'm using the brush actually, I think the most often. It's winning even against the blow dryer and my haircut shears and basically anything and everything else. So it's going to give you so much comfort. It's totally worth the 10 minutes which needed for wrapping this up. So I'm not going to touch it anymore. Let's see what else. So I wanted to show you quick things which resulted in not enough brushing. This is one of my favorite samples. Cool. This is a doggy's ear. And these little things were mats on the edges, like around here, just very close to the tip, all over, or the edges. Now, when and why do they develop? The thing is, in case or whenever we are brushing the ears, it's just a fun fact. I love to put my hands under the ear, so whenever I'm brushing through a super fluffy ear, then I'm gonna be able to go through and find the edges. And whenever I put my hands behind the ear, then I'm gonna be able to feel where the pins of the brush are working, and then I'm gonna be able to tell where the edges are. And once I can tell where the edges are, I'm gonna be able to use enough pressure to get to the skin, but not scratch the ears too much. Whenever doggy moms and dads are brushing the ear, they're not putting their hands under the ear first. And then whenever they are brushing on here, the whole ear will fold under the chin. And the edge of the ear, this part, will not get brushed because they have crazy amount of hair around here. You see this is the thickest up here or down here most of the time. And we're not brushing that enough. So the hair gets matted, and the dog will get a short shave around the ear, just like in this case or in this case. Nice. So you can even see that the tip of the ear was in here. Like the whole thing was so badly matted. So badly matted that it resulted in a short shave. Now, oftentimes the doggy has enough hair around the ears that we can kind of cover it up, or most of it. And the fluff around the side will be enough to cover the hair loss from here. But I still recommend to use the brush in a way, and the right brush, the right way, so you're gonna be able to get the full thickness on the inside and outside, and then you're gonna be able to take care of your doodles good, because tangles and mats are not comfortable. They're pulling on the skin constantly and it's just not fun. Actually, it's painful and uncomfortable for doggies on a constant basis, so we really want to prevent those to happen to them. And that's why one of the reasons why groomers are heartbroken whenever they see a matted dog, because it's not just that they're gonna end up with a short shave, but they know how painful it is for them. And that's why I oftentimes keep these mats, and I show the doggy moms and dads that this is happening because they have no idea. Most of the doggy owners, doggy moms and dads have no idea that under the fluff on their doggy's feet, there are tangled mats in between the toes and the paw pads. So I teach them how they can take a look in between there, so they're going to be able to find them. Because obviously, if they knew what's going on, they probably, most of them, or most of you would be able to figure out a plan, what they can do, what you can do. Maybe do it yourself at home to find them or prevent them, or take your doodle to a groomer to get those removed specifically. So, or get your groomer do the prevention part and get a brush head. So whenever you know about this, it's much, much easier to help your doodle get relief or know the way how to prevent this from happening again.